Zhang Haijie, a news anchor with Singapore's state media 8World News, is now facing renewed criticism for her latest comments on Lee Hsien Yang, labeling him an unfilial son and accusing him of damaging both his family's and Singapore's reputation. Netizens have questioned Zhang's one-sided opinion, suggesting it serves as establishment propaganda. In a video commentary published on 25 October on 8World News' social media and her own YouTube page, Zhang discussed the controversy surrounding Lee Hsien Yang's recent asylum claim in the United Kingdom, which has garnered significant public attention in Singapore. Zhang expressed personal opinion, criticizing LHY's rebellious actions have deeply damaged the Lee family's and Singapore's reputation. In an exclusive interview with The Guardian, Lee Hsien Yang claims his departure was driven by what he describes as a campaign of political persecution by the Singaporean government under his brother's administration. He accused the Singaporean authorities of using legal actions and investigations to intimidate and repress him and his family. In the video, Zhang introducing the concept of political asylum, explaining it as protection granted to those who can demonstrate credible fear or evidence of persecution on various grounds. Zhang juxtaposed this with the Singapore government's stance that Lee Hsien Yang and his wife are not legally restricted from returning to Singapore, and that claims of persecution are unfounded.
根据英国金融时报报道，获得政治庇护显示英国接受了李显阳和妻子林学芬说的，那就是李显龙以国家的力量阻断了李显阳的儿子李成武在新加坡参政，并有朝一日成为总理的机会。这个推论你信吗？数码发展及新闻部强调，新加坡司法体系是公正的，并独立做出决定。所有的法律结论都经过独立司法机关的充分记录和公开调查。Hello， 李显阳可不这么认为。他接受《卫报》访问时酸了自己的父亲，说李光耀在新加坡建立了独裁政权。李显阳还对新加坡做出了一系列的指控，说政府对他进行攻击。李显阳在拆他父亲的台。建国总理李光耀先生一生的丰功伟绩之一，就是建立了新加坡的法治模式，堪称亚洲法治社会的典范。李显阳是怎么想的？我除了无语之外，脑袋里只有一个词：逆子。
In the comments section on 8World News' social media page, some users criticized Zhang's remarks on Lee Hsien Yang, saying her comments went too far, appeared one-sided, and even sounded condemnatory. One user commented, "Has the media now become a political tool?" suggesting Zhang's remarks might serve as establishment propaganda. Others advised Zhang to stay out of the Lee family's affairs, noting, since ancient times, even the most impartial judge has found family matters difficult to resolve. It's best if you watch your words. A user commented, "It's hard for even an impartial judge to resolve family matters. Is Zhang more capable than such a judge? It feels like Zhang isn't quite neutral, doesn't it?" Some disagreed with Zhang for labeling Lee Hsien Yang as an unfilial son, pointing out that she is not even a member of the Lee family. One comment remarked, "This program should be renamed One-Sided Remarks," urging everyone to engage in an objective discussion about the issue instead of being misled by the ruling party's biased narrative. Another user stated, "Don't jump to conclusions. Everyone has their own aspirations. Just because he, LHY, comes from a family in the ruling party doesn't mean he has to conform to everything. He should be allowed to think for himself and have his own beliefs. Therefore, we can't label him as rebellious. Instead, we should recognize his ability to make his own judgments." One comment read, "I'm not surprised by this news at all. If Lee Sheng-woo were to join the opposition party, his influence would indeed be a significant threat to the ruling People's Action Party." While Zhang employed the weighty term, unfilial son, to criticize Lee Hsien Yang, it remains uncertain whether she recalls that the late Dr Lee Wei Ling, sister of Lee Hsien Loong, referred to her brother as a dishonourable son for attempting to create a Lee family cult. Dr. Lee, who passed away on October 9, 2024, was a steadfast advocate for her father, Lee Kuan Yew's wish to demolish their family home at 38 Oxley Road. Lee Kuan Yew had wished for his home to be demolished after his daughter no longer lived there. Both Lee Hsien Yang and Lee Wei Ling supported this wish, but Lee Hsien Loong, then the prime minister, contended that their father had been open to government decisions regarding the house. This disagreement led to a series of legal and personal conflicts that have strained the family relationship, culminating in LHY's decision to leave Singapore. While publicly, Lee Hsien Loong has stated that he recused himself from government decisions related to his family. Lee Hsien Yang accused him in a recent Guardian article that the legal actions against him and his family could not have occurred without the involvement of his brother, Lee Hsien Loong. In a tightly controlled country like Singapore, these kinds of actions could not have happened without the agreement and acquiescence of Lee Hsien Loong, he said. He told The Guardian he believed the current allegations against him and his wife were politically motivated attempts to destroy him. He also said he had been among the targets of Singapore's very extensive surveillance system. Lee Hsien Loong has not commented publicly on this specific allegation. Despite the Founding Fathers' wishes against the establishment of memorials, the Singapore government has initiated plans to build a memorial for the founders, which is expected to cost us $335 million.